streaming down her face. I could tell that she was in so much pain. So I reached out for a hug and she came in and snuggled up. I told her everything will be better someday. I don't know who needs to hear this, but know that someday it will get better. I know life sucks sometimes, I don't always like mine, but I know that someday it will get better.
Happy fucking Wednesday. How's everybody doing?
We'll get better.
Living the dream.
That's it. That's what I keep telling myself to feel better about the situation. We all know better than that, though. So, start off with some good news. You guys will like this. Gave away 2 more bikes.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Yeah, my nieces grew out of theirs, and they were still in good shape, so we gave them to some needy families here locally. I just had to drive an hour and a half to pick them up.
Not so good.
Worth it. And it also got me 3 large range tokens for the driving range, so that's a plus.
Oh.
One of the social worker who we deal all the bikes to, she works at the golf course during the summer. So she brought me driving range tokens and also a couple of free passes for 9 holes of golf.
Nice.
Which is nice.
Free golf.
And little baggies of tokens.
Nice.
Which is good because their fucking range is expensive. $13 for a large bucket of balls.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
I guess it's all. I guess it's relative, depending on where you're at, and although, to be fair,
over there.
to be fair, their course is pretty nice, and right next to their driving range, that's where I take my kid to play because they've got a free kids course there. It's six holes. They start at 40 yards, and the last hole is 100 yards. Progressively get 10 yards longer each hole.
Dope.
So it's free for kids
That's
under,
cool.
what is it? Free for kids under 15 or 16 or something like that. And then adults, it's $7. So we'll go out there, hit a couple of buckets of balls, and then go and play that little course. I pay $7 and he plays for free, so.
Sweet.
And I just ordered him some crazy fucking golf shirts today. One that had, it's pink with, was it flamingos all over it? And he goes, Dad, that's sweet. I would totally rock that. All right, dude. $7? Why not?
Hey, the kid's got style.
Hell yeah.
I'm not mad at you, dude.
Self, son. That's right.
Real men wear pink.
Damn right.
Well, he said something the other day, because I've got a pink golf shirt that I wear out. He goes, Dad, I need a pink one, too. I was like, are you sure you're going to wear it? Yeah. And then the missus said tonight while I was ordering it, she goes, yeah, he's even mentioned it on quite a few school projects where his favorite color is pink. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. As long as he's into it, I'm not mad at him. I was like, just know, you, because of your age, some little boy might say something silly, and you might have to pop them in the mouth.
Be prepared.
That's what I told him. I was like, there's nothing wrong with wearing pink. I've been wearing pink for fucking years.
Damn right.
And I'm like, guess what? If somebody says something funny, you can either tell them to go fuck themselves, ignore them, or if they don't stop, feel free to let them understand that it's not okay to do that, and just one quick one of those right in the mouth.
Yep.
Like, it don't take a
I don't
lot.
care what you think. The fucking ladies love it, and then fucking
That's
do one
it.
of these, and then like one of these, and walk away. Just like, whatever, motherfucker. Shit, bro. What you saying don't mean shit.
That's it. No, he's excited, so.
Swag. As soon as Swag did my logo, one of the first questions I asked him was, "What color pinks do you have?" One of the first fucking things
want that
I
light
wanted
pink,
was my
I want
logo
that
on
hot
it.
pink.
Right? I want the brightest fucking hottest pink you could fucking get your hand on. Cause fucking say something to me about it, motherfucker.
I know, right?
I dare you.
Yep.
I know my friend George was talking shit about my mod at a show a couple weeks ago. He's like, damn, bro, what is that big fucking pink nightmare you walking around with? I was like, fuck off, man. I was like, hey, man, don't fucking judge. You're still over there fucking smoking cigarettes, dude. He's like, yeah, I tried to vape, but it got too expensive. I was like, just talk to me, bro. All you gotta do is talk to me, man. We'll take care of you. He's like, all right, bet. I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, we all know that's bullshit.
I tried it. It was too expensive. What is he doing? Fucking chugging down a fucking disposable a day?
Yeah, compared to what, $85 a fucking carton? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of shit like
They
that,
just raised the taxes in Indiana, so it ain't even cheap to get cigarettes in Indiana anymore.
the state of Wisconsin, I think, just managed to kill every vape shop in the state as of July 1st.
But let me guess, cigarettes are available every 10 feet, right?
Yep. But
Yes.
the reason why I say I think they killed every one of them is because they put a ban on all disposables. And a lot of the vape shops around here, the largest portion of their profit comes off of disposables. So it's
Does not anybody see the fact that they're all full of shit? If they would ban vaping and cigarettes, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Play it across the board. Everybody gets equal
Yeah,
fucking cuts.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
Exactly.
But I am telling you, without exaggeration, you could walk or drive 5 minutes in any direction here and get cigarettes, no matter where you are. No matter where you
Oh
are.
yeah.
yeah.
They started putting the mini like coffee shops that
here.
are basically like small trailers built on a foundation. They've started building those for fucking smoke shops now, where it's literally just like a small enclosed trailer with walls of fucking cigarettes and then like 3 little fucking disposable vapes, you know, on the fucking corner here, so that they're all around
Crazy.
store. And they're putting them, you know, in the middle of parking lots and shit now.
Yep.
But
In a
some,
vape shop to be, in an actual vape shop to be fucking pound in 100 miles, but those fucking things pop up in every other fucking parking lot once a week, man.
what did another state pass a dumb bill?
Oh, Wisconsin did.
Yeah, Wisconsin just did.
Yeah, so
Did
they
they
gave
pat-
them until September to finish selling off of the rest of their stock. And at that point, if it is not off the shelves and off the floor, that's when they start fining people. I was like,
Did they do the same thing that the Midwest did, to where it was anything disposable that you can't change the coil on?
yep. Which, fucking horseshit. Because look, I'll say it. You don't have to be a fan of disposables. You don't have to like disposables. Don't care. It's another option that's out there for somebody who smoked that
Yeah,
may
just
have
'cause
used
it's
it
not
to
for you don't
switch.
mean it's not going to help somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they
think
they
they're
have their
perfect.
place.
Yeah.
They have their place.
Yeah, they do.
That's it. And it's kind of disheartening that they're fucking that dumb, but you know. What are you going to do? The hard part for me is now I got to figure out how the fuck do I keep the missus from going back to cigarettes?
You're gonna have to find her a little MTL that she likes.
What I'm going to
You
have
know
to do
'em.
is I'm going to have to order them online.
Yeah.
Or that.
Or, you know,
You get one of these, and you go to one of those sites that I told you about that has just fucking juice for days. You find a flavor she likes.
Yeah.
You buy it from 3 different companies, and then the one she likes the best, you keep buying that flavor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I,
she's gone this long without the stinkies. I think getting her over to a refillable MTL will be a headache,
salt-
obviously, but doable.
Salt shit is like really good nowadays. Very flavorful. Like like what you get in a pod, basically. The fill your own shit is the same shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's kind of what I've been thinking about, but the thought of, I think the idea of her having
Vaping
to
this all
send
day.
refill pods and shit like that is just not her cup of tea. She just wants to be able to
Oh no,
take
you're
it.
gonna be refilling. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
refill
refilling
'em.
Fucking pods.
You make
Yeah.
sure the pods are filled for her
It's
for a while.
doable, yeah.
Just leave.
That's a double-edged sword for sure. You're gonna cut your own hand, but you're gonna make the fucking stab.
Yeah. That's for true. That's for sure.
And then just one day you forget. Just forget to fill a pod, and then you'd be like, "Oh, it's real easy." And you do it like this.
It's over there. Just go get it and do it yourself. Just pop the thing, and then the training wheels are off.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's
I've been
gonna
vaping mouth along all day today. I'm loving it.
it's gonna have to be one of those situations where she's half in the bag because she decided to finally have a drink for the first time in fucking over a year. She hasn't. What's crazy is her normal thing during the summer is to go sit in the garden and drink. She has not done that one fucking time this year. Everything she's done in the garden is sober. And she goes, "You know, the garden looks really nice this year." was like, yeah, it's because when you're drunk, you just sling weeds everywhere, so shit looks like garbage.
Wherever, yeah.
You're not thinking about it. I was like, now you're thinking about it, and you're looking at things, and you're going, oh. I was like, isn't it way more enjoyable? She goes, well, not really,
It's more productive.
but it looks better.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Granted, I think she's more happy because I've actually started helping her with it this year, and I'm not a big gardener person. I mean, I planted more fucking plants this year than I have in the last fucking 8 years we've lived here. Then made her a new walkway for a new part of the garden, because, you know, take up more of the yard, less I have to mow. Was really kicking myself in the ass for going and buying that goddamn rider now, because we just exterminated a large portion of the yard by putting garden in it, so... Got this
Still,
nice lawn
that
tractor.
thing was a good fucking deal, though.
I'm like, well, at least I'll be able to use it during the winter with that big old 4 foot wide cut
was
it's
just
got
gonna
for the
say, with that
snowblower
fucking-
attachment.
Say with that blower on the front, you know damn well it'll still get used.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a damn good deal that you found, sir.
Well, yeah, 'cause I'm fucking $200 for the goddamn whole kit and caboodle. Then I put $100 into the deck and everything runs like a fucking champ. Like,
You can't get a fucking little push gas mower for that price.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Not even close.
We're literally in the market for a fucking mower right now, and you can't find a push mower here for cheaper than $350, $400 fucking dollars. Even the little like 1.5 horse, the little tiny pushers.
It
are
was
still
it
only
was just
$400
dumb luck, to be honest, because I wasn't really looking for one. It was just my mom was out fucking doing her. She was out taking a walk around the lake by where they live, and somebody was having a yard sale and saw it, and she talked to the lady. She bought so much goddamn shit from that lady. I think the lady wanted to give her the goddamn thing. We're so
I was
cheap.
gonna say it was probably a consolation prize at that point.
Because she bought a bunch of furniture for my nephew, because my nephew had just got his first apartment. A bunch of plates and silverware and all this other shit. I think I took 4 trips to her goddamn house before I even picked up the goddamn mower, just because of all the shit she bought. And she's like, well, we don't have a truck to move it, so you gotta move all this stuff over to the house. Fuck.
Oh, could I?
She's like, but we did talk him into the mower for $200 for you if you want it. Like, God damn it. Why didn't you just say you want me to come visit? I would have just came visited.
Just lead with it. You should come visit. We have stuff we can do while you're here.
Yeah, because I mean, it's an hour and a half to my mom's house and an hour and a half back, and depending on traffic. And right now with Wisconsin, the land of road work during the summer, fucking terrible.
You think it's bad? There it should be here, man. For the last 10 years, they got to weed up their ass, building bike paths everywhere. The latest one is on the main artery connecting 2 highways. There's 15-foot wide bike paths they're building on either side. And it's like, you have to be kidding me. In the wintertime, maybe one bike will go down there, and you're narrowing the lanes for this stupidity.
I'll see your bike path, and I'll raise you roundabouts.
Dude,
Fuck roundabouts.
They're
Fuck
everywhere
roundabouts.
They
here.
have started putting those things here like measles. We were laughing the other day when we went out to my father-in-law's house, because in the middle, I shit you not, 65, 70 miles from the nearest anything on a 2-lane fucking highway, they put a set, not one, but a fucking set of roundabouts. Where on a highway that is mainly traveled by semis that now have to navigate fucking roundabouts at 25 miles an hour off a 70-mile-an-hour highway.
That's a little stupid. But
And
in
now
the
they're
city,
starting to putting them into the city in every major
trust me,
cross section.
a 4-way
fucking
crossing
roundabout.
with lights replaced with a roundabout, you will love it. Trust me. Once you get used to it, you'll love it.
They're
Triggering me.
I'm-
All I
if you
fucking
had
hear is the
intelligent
chorus to
drivers,
Roundabout in my
I
head.
could
Calling morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley, in and around the lake. I can't not think of roundabout.
Dude,
You
there's
guys said it like 1,000 times.
there's so many roundabouts here, it's ridiculous. Just
They're
on
getting bad now.
Okay, so I live in the town I live in is technically part of Green Bay, but we have a east and a west side of my town. Just on the west side alone, there are over 30 roundabouts. And there's a ton over on the other side, and they're putting another new one in right now, and I think it's supposed to be done by the fall or something. Allegedly.
Boy, I wish they'd put them in here.
Like, although I'm kind of pissed because there is a fucking intersection that they have been neglecting that I'm going, please just put one right there because it would make life so much fucking easier. Because it's this weird, I'll call it a four-way intersection, but the roads are offset on one road, like this. And then
Oh, that's dumb.
there's one that's straight like this, which I'm going, if you just put a roundabout in there, that will take care of that whole situation, and it solves the weird fucking cross-traffic pattern that I'm surprised doesn't cause more fucking accidents than what it does.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of that here too. The fucking full-on crossover and like every major on-ramp and off-ramp, like I-44 and shit, is getting these giant full-on fucking crossover double crosses where you fucking
Oh,
get
are
on the
you-
interstate and then you have to go across the other direction.
Are you getting the clover leafs? It's that real wide turn, and then you
Yeah.
weave in and out of each other.
Yeah, it's
Oh, dude, they're Midwest in your ass, bro. They're
Midwest is
Ohioing you.
hard this year.
They're
It's
Ohioing the
hard this
fuck
year.
out of you.
Yeah, we're getting
The-
clover leaves, we're getting roundabouts, we're getting fucking full diamond crossovers and
The
shit.
the year I left Ohio, they changed out 19 sets of on-ramp off-ramps to cloverleafs, and they put in 150 fucking roundabouts in the town that I lived in. The county I lived in.
They're going ham now. This year is the year.
Fuck
they're going
you.
on the
God.
charts with it apparently. So
Yeah, every
Ro-
you had that on your bingo card.
every interstate offer an on-ramp with the exception of, let's see, Lombardy Avenue, Military's got one, Velp's got it. Every fucking exit ramp off of 41 throughout the entirety of the Green Bay area has a roundabout as soon as you get off of it, with the exception of Lombardy Avenue. And the reason they won't do that is because Lombardy Avenue is where Lambeau Field is. So they use it as they can push everybody out on both lanes of traffic
Through.
once a
Yeah.
game is done. So they don't want to put in a roundabout there because it'll fuck up the flow of traffic. But they have them on every other exit ramp. The second you get down to the exit, bam, roundabout. Getting onto the freeway, roundabout. Not lie. Where they do put them in, it works really well. And it speeds the fucking process up a lot. Because you don't sit
for
half
sure.
as long. However, avoid them like the plague if you're just getting them in your area for like 6 months. Because if they are
that's what I'm saying,
accident
like-
central for like 6 months because people are stupid
Intelligent
and
drivers
don't
in an
understand
area?
you only have to pay attention to what's on your left. You don't have to look
way.
right.
You don't have to look that way at all. You just look right there, and if there's nobody immediately there, you could go.
Go!
Unless there's somebody
Go!
right there, just fucking go.
Well, and then you've
Intelligent
got
drivers
the
make roundabouts work great.
It's
and
communism in the road way.
though. There's too many stupid fucking idiots in this world.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I see that will sit and sit and sit and sit and sit. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing? You just
Well, I kind
go.
of feel it's almost karma at this point, at least for me, because when I grew up, those old fucking Monty Python videos of somebody in a fucking British roundabout with their turn signal on for 5 fucking minutes just circling nightmares made me crack up to no fucking end. And now I really have to deal with those assholes in my fucking neighborhood, and it makes me want to throw a handful of ball bearings at them.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you think of them in the Monty Python sense, you can just sit and laugh at them.
Well, in the Monty Python sense, they weren't stopping me from getting my fucking pizza. It gets less funny when you get between a fat guy and his food, goddammit.
It's all relative.
Very true.
Just, fucking water in my ears. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, just as an FYI, I am probably not going to be having a show next week. Because the next couple of weeks, I am doing a large push of overtime. Because I need to start paying for my hotel stay in Hawaii. AKA paying off the credit card that I put that on. And fucking paying for a couple other things. So I'm going to be heavy on overtime, so I'm probably not going to be very receptive to doing a show. If I have one next week, it'll be very short. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody I'm probably not.
Oh, shizzle.
The only reason I'm doing one now is because this is the week that I'm starting the heavy overtime push. So this has just been a normal work day. But by Saturday, I'm going to be fucking spent. So any off time I get, I'm probably not going to want to do shit. Not going to lie. Oh, the dog is fucking assed out over there.
These are not the right glasses. But I'm gonna go with it.
Speaking of glasses, not glasses, but I just ordered a fucking rangefinder for my goddamn...
Ooh.
Go along with the golf game. Rangefinder, and then a couple of things for the boy, and then the missus is gone. I really want to go and do a craft show up in Door County. I was like, I'll tell you what. I know you don't like to drive. I'll go up there and drop you off, but while I drop you off, I'm going to go golf somewhere. Because there's some really nice courses in fucking Door County. So I said, if we're there, the key is you have to make enough to at least cover my round of golf. And I'll have, some of those courses up there are over $100 a round. So, baby, you get to work if you want to do that.
Right, figure out your numbers.
I'm just saying. Although, on, what is it? 3 weekends from now? What's the 20... Was it the 27th? Yeah. 3 weekends from now, the 26th. I'm going to play in a golf outing. Which is fucking another $100. It's a 4-man scramble for... What is it? There's a charity here that builds beds for fucking low-income kids. So they build the fucking, like, they'll either build bunk beds or singles, whatever the family needs, supply the mattresses, and do it. So all the proceeds go to that, and then also the first tee of northeastern Wisconsin, which is for another low-income thing to get kids into golf. Which, ironically, why are you trying to get low-income children into golf? A fucking sport that is obscenely expensive.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like, look, every fucking hobby I seem to get myself into seems to be fucking expensive. And golf is the number one of them. I mean, I've wanted to get new clubs for a while, but they're too goddamn expensive. I mean, I haven't replaced my clubs in, let's see. My irons are about 10 years old. My driver I bought in 2012, so that's 13 years old. The putter I have is about 8 years old. I'm fucking due for some new clubs at this point. But I can't fucking pull the trigger because the stuff that I want would probably cost me somewhere in the neighborhood of like $1,100 to $1,500 or more, and that's without replacing the putter. If I replace the putter, you add another $300-400 onto that.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. You can get a Switch for like $450 now.
Oh, the fuck you're talking about? I'm not playing one of them.
You could Wii golf yourself for under $100.
We already have a fucking Wii here. But here's the kicker. I actually like to get out and touch grass. I mean, if you want to sit inside and play virtual golf, that's on you. I want to go touch grass, complain how bad I shanked it.
Meter has no problem touching grass while playing indoors.
I mean, in the words of the late great Shinzo Abe, touch grass, eat ass. Get out there, kids. Fucking rip to the homie.
Oh, shit. There's terrible timing, Dave. Fuck you.
What are you on about? Raccoons outside?
Oh, fucking yeah, baby.
Do you call it Fanta or Fanta?
Fanta rhymes with wanna Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta, don't you wanna?
But why is the jingle for that like Hispanic derivative when it's a German founded organization?
Demographic.
Because exactly,
Yes.
they know who to fucking they're marketing
they
to.
know who's buying their shit. Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered.
I've never understood it because the commercial was on a beach somewhere with like Latin
Women in
women.
bikinis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
like-
right. Made me want a Fanta.
I was gonna say, makes you want one every time you see
Yeah.
it.
I was
Yeah,
thirsty
there's
as fuck, motherfucker.
I
Got
wasn't
me
thinking,
over
but
here.
now I definitely need one. Yeah.
Got me over here dry mouth like a motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, they know
It's
what
just
they're
like the
doing.
best strawberry soda ever, I swear to God, though.
Good shit. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's not like strawberry ripe, but it's not like a candy strawberry. It's like that in between,
Middle.
just good ass strawberry. And I mean, I know it's a fucking fake ass flavoring, but whatever fake ass fucking chemical combination they use in that shit
They've got it
is better
dialed in.
than strawberry crush. It's better than like other strawberries, in my opinion.
They make a strawberry crush.
Oh
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Dude, it really whips the llama's ass.
It's pretty good though.
It's real good.
It's not as good as Fanta though.
No,
Why
it's not
have
bad,
I
it's
never
real
seen
good.
strawberry crush?
Oh, you know what? When strawberry crush is especially good if you get it in the glass bottle.
Anything in glass bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only drink Mexican Coke now since I moved down
it's-
here.
Shit's so good.
Yeah.
Fucking love that shit.
Made with cane syrup, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I miss those. The green Coke bottles. Oh.
It's plastic bottle, but just so you know that I ain't bullshitting you, bro. Sunkiss makes a strawberry too. Not
I've
as good as
seen that
strawberry
one.
crush though.
I've never seen strawberry crush before.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like the peach.
I'm gonna have to
Way
look
into
out for
strawberry.
that.
Yeah, peach crush is good as fuck.
Oh, peach is a shit. Peach anything soda is just nostalgic of childhood.
I haven't had a
That
peach.
fucking
I haven't seen a peach crush in years though.
they still make it. I seen it a couple years ago at my supermarket where I get this shit from.
Actually, I need to go look for
They
that
had that
because
peach Mountain Dew, and I don't even like Mountain Dew, but I like that peach Mountain Dew.
there's a fucking store around here that sells just crazy off the wall shit that you can't find anywhere. I might have to go
Rip
over there
it.
to look for it. I'm
Do
not.
they got Rippets?
Fuck that shit. Rip It. You know, Rip Its weren't even a thing when I was in the military.
Dollar Tree.
That's how fucking old I am.
Dog. Rippets, man.
That was a Dollar Tree. That's an energy
What
drink,
were-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the top shelf when I worked there at Dollar Tree.
Yep.
The one energy drink cooler was all Rippets.
The best worst thing ever.
Yeah.
In the words of Joey Diaz, it's 200 milligrams of caffeine, but they're lying to you.
You cocksuckers!
And I don't mind it. I don't mind being lied to because every now and then you'll drink one and like your asshole will fall out because that was raw caffeine in a carbonated syrup.
Your
That's all
asshole
that was.
falls out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're constipated, that's a good way to get rid of it.
Sure.
God.
If Parkinson's is a good look for you, then yeah, keep drinking
Yeah.
it.
That's why I stopped drinking Monsters. I'd wake up in the mornings and I'd look like this. And
Fuck yeah.
I was like, yeah, no.
No, that's a
more of that shit.
bad sign.
Let me tell you what, coming
is.
off that shit for it, ooh, that sucked.
Yeah, I was hooked on those for years, dude. The tall boys, the regular green Monsters, dude. I drink 2 of those at every band practice. At least 2 of those at every band practice.
BFCs, man. The BFCs, the big ones. I would
fucking can, yeah.
Yeah, I would kill like 2 or 3 of those on a good day.
My
Oh.
drummer converted me and switched me over to Arizona's, and I would only drink Arizona iced tea after that at practice. And I was like, oh, this is like the smartest thing I ever fucking did. Seriously.
99 cents,
was-
man.
Big fucking cans of those for $1. Yeah, exactly.
I started drinking the White Monsters when the White Monster came out. And then they made the big fucking can of White Monster too. And I'd drink a whole one of those while I was working at the
God.
fucking bar. While I was drinking and doing fucking Jaeger bombs with Red Bull and Jaeger. My fucking system had to hate me. Which is probably why once I moved up here to Green Bay and the one morning I woke up looking like this, I'm like, yeah, this ain't good, and I definitely don't shoot with that hand.
You're lucky you didn't meet St. Peter after all that caffeine.
No shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
every morning I would have one, and right when I got to work, I'd plow another one. On the
I used to
plus side,
drink
was
so
more
much.
retired.
Yeah, I used to drink so many energy drinks back in the day. My nickname was Twitch.
Fuck.
Which,
No wonder you didn't have a heart attack.
Yeah.
There was some
Never
people.
got
would-
energy drinks much. I always did the real one.
Now I just drink Celsius because it's healthy.
Celsius?
Yeah,
Yeah, all those microplastics, healthy.
yeah. All the microplastics and all the still chemicals and the same
never
shit that's
even
in
heard of
Monster.
that.
It's in Monster, but it's like it's supposed to be metabolism boosting. It's just cheaper than fucking Monster. It's the only reason why I drink it. And because they have a really good fruit punch one. I really like their fruit punch one. It's pretty good. And their white peach is pretty good too. Their white peach is pretty good too.
Nice.
Oh, God. What a week.
No, is Adam's internet fucking dying again?
Probably.
Oh,
Oh, arigato.
okay.
Mr. Roboto. Domo.
You know, what was it? I used to drink fucking when they first came out back in the day. It was the NOS energy drink.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I
They-
could pound those things. back
They
in
had
the
a
day.
grape one that was just.
Yep.
It was like grape soda. That
Oh,
shit was
dude.
dangerous.
Those things were a problem in high school for sure.
Dude.
That and then Rockstar came out at the same time.
Yep.
I think. I remember we went on a 4-day pass. Me and one of my buddies from California, from Fort Polk. We drove from Fort Polk all the way up here to Wisconsin after work. So we got done with work at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. We went and bought like fucking a dozen energy drinks and like 2 gallons of sweet tea. That is all we took for the entire fucking road trip.
Didn't even get a beef jerky?
As far as drinks are concerned. Now, I'm not talking about
Okay.
snacks and shit.
Okay.
I'm talking drinks. But by the time we got up here, I was like, I never want to see a Rockstar or a NOS or any sweet tea again. It took me years to go back to even thinking about having an energy drink of any sort. I was just so fucking cracked out from just drinking those for the 20 hours that it took us to drive up here.
Yeah, you probably Fred Flintstone it. Didn't even start the car, just kicked out the floor and ran away.
That's pretty much what it felt like. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting a little tired. May as well crack another one.
Ah,
Dude, it's only 9 o'clock. I know, but we gotta keep going.
We got 4 more hours, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
seriously? I'm amazed you didn't have a heart attack.
I'm surprised I hadn't already.
That much fucking caffeine in your system? Or just shit your pants? Either one.
There were quite a few shit stops. Not just because of all that, but also my buddy has Crohn's, so
Oh, no way.
his
He's
shit was
drinking all
not.
that? Oh, my God. No wonder he lived.
Oh, he's still kicking. He's
Oh,
still kicking.
man.
Surprisingly enough, he's still kicking. His Crohn's is still kicking too, but you know. That fucking 20 hours of driving with nothing but energy drinks and sweet tea dehydrating the fuck out of us and shitting our brains out definitely didn't help the situation.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It was gnarly. Well, there were some other ones back in the day. I think was there like Full Throttle and some other shit.
Yep. Full Throttle, and then like down south you had Venom.
Yep,
Yeah,
I do
that was
remember
like-
Venom because
yeah.
Venom was in every goddamn shop on Fort Portal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Black Mamba was the best.
Yeah, they had so many of those in the early 2000s.
Oh fuck yeah.
Mamba.
We
Black
did it.
Mamba.
We did it old school with the wake-up pills.
Oh, your Stacker 2 energy pills.
The fuck? No. He was buying no-dos. That's totally
OG
different.
no-dos,
That's the way- it's
OG
a
no-dos
wake-ups
were
are
not
the same
as
thing.
Stackers. Yeah, wake-ups and no-dos, yeah.
Oh fuck me. You just said that and I remember
That's
that.
like the 5-hour energies. That's fucking
Yeah.
a goddamn 3-4 pots of coffee in one little shot.
Yep.
Well, shit, I remember the precursor to energy drinks, the Sobe Adrenalines.
Oh, yeah.
They were the
Holy
tiny
shit.
energy drinks, and it was like 750 milligrams of fucking caffeine in like a 10-ounce tall can.
Yeah.
I remember getting 4 packs of those for fucking road trips. And you could drink one, and then you could see, sound, and hear colors for the next 4.5 fucking hours.
Okay, but the thing was, if you mixed the pomegranate acai sobe life water, root
With the
beer,
adrenaline.
root beer and lemonade, it was literally Smarties in a cup.
What?
Fuck with it.
That's so
It
bizarre.
was Smarties in a cup, dude.
What a
I don't
weird hack.
I got hammered drunk one night and I just started making concoctions of fucking drinks in my barracks room and I put that together and I made Smarties in a cup and I wrote that down. I wrote it down. I was so proud of myself. I made something.
Because Red Bull already by itself, to me, tastes like sweet tarts. Like if you
You
just
mean
took a bowl of
battery
sweet
acid?
tarts and,
Battery
and
acid.
that's what I was gonna say, and just disintegrated them in chemicals and acid.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That's the
God.
one energy drink that I've really never enjoyed the flavor of. It goes very well with Jaeger, but outside of
Not
that,
good,
Sure.
but it
it's
goes
terrible.
well.
They're okay. I can't drink their blueberry because that was, dude. They have a blueberry, Red Bull blueberry. I would buy 2 of those, a thing of what was it like Trapper Joe, Trapper whatever, teriyaki beef jerky, a big bag of sour Skittles, and a king size bar of Hershey's cookies and cream, and that used to be my breakfast for like 3.5 years. That was my
from
breakfast.
How to be a diabetic 101?
Right.
It was how to be a private 101.
Preparing your body for insulin dependence 101.
Fuck.
And then wonder why so
Fucking
many
A.
military personnel are at 100% disability in the U.S.
Right.
I thought I ate garbage, but fuck, I'm a teetotaler compared to you.
Oh yeah. I ate that 4 days a week for 3 years. That was my breakfast. That was a breakfast, and the pre-breakfast was finishing whatever beer was sitting on my nightstand, because of course I was hungover as fuck.
Well, that makes
But-
sense. That part
but-
adds up. You got to take a little
Yeah.
hair of the dog to kill off the
Yeah.
fucking dog that's in you.
Yeah, but like that was my breakfast for 3 years.
Crazy.
Good
Well,
times.
if you're
Great
hung over
times.
for 3 years straight, that kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But still, fuck.
Yeah, that was a good
That was-
days.
I will say that's the only meal of the fucking day that I actually ate decent at every day. Well, I can't say decent because I go into the fucking chow hall, bacon and eggs a lot of the time. Give me bacon, eggs, fucking toast. I'm good.
That's perfect.
If I went into breakfast chow, there was a problem because I think in like 2 years at Polk, I had breakfast like once.
Well,
I think that
see,
was it.
I was lucky because being as I worked at BJAC in the hospital there in Polk,
Oh yeah, you're fucking right there.
they had, in the hospital, it was fucking great because they had a guy that would cook eggs to order. So you go get whatever the fuck you wanted. You want an omelet? He's making a goddamn omelet to order every fucking day. However, the caveat to that was we weren't on a meal card like everybody else was. It was added into the pay and you're paying for it at the end of the day. So I mean, but
Yeah.
it was fucking worth it. And
I mean, but sometimes, yeah.
those days, and anytime that dude was out sick, there was this other lady that filled in, I would skip eggs completely. I'm like, fuck it. I guess we're going like cottage cheese and fucking peaches for breakfast because that bitch could not cook an egg to save her goddamn life.
How hard is it to cook a fucking
Look,
egg?
I swear to God, I could put a gun to her head and say, cook it over easy, and that bitch would be over hard. Egg. Yeah. You don't get it right, you die. Dead. First try. Fucking terrible. And I don't know if I just caught her on bad days like a dozen times. Because I gave her, I was like, benefit of the doubt, shit happens. Benefit of the doubt, benefit of the, eventually I was like, nope. When this dude's out, we just don't eat eggs for breakfast because she can't get right.
I used to laugh at the Marines on base because they'd come in and they ate like they've never eaten before. And we'd all stand around laughing at them like, guys, what's going on? Oh, you have no idea how bad the food is back on their base.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm not surprised because, like, if we went to other chow halls on post, eating at the other chow halls was fucking miserable. When you worked in the hospital chow hall was always way better. Probably because they're serving a lot less people, so they can afford to spend a little bit more on better ingredients and shit.
I mean, the eggs was just mix it with hot water and fucking shake it.
Yeah, we didn't have any powdered eggs unless we were doing a field exercise. And then
That's all we used.
No, we had good food. We always had good food, no matter where we were. On base, on exercise. The only time it was bad food is the MREs.
Oh, the MREs.
I'll kill an MRE, man. You can put one in front of me today. I'd smash the fuck out of that.
Fuck. I have
Give me
nightmares
chili mac.
about that ham omelet.
Ham omelet,
40
Southwest
years
omelet.
later, and I still have nightmares. I'm not kidding. It looked like plastic vomit from Star Trek.
It's the best. It's the best space shit ever.
Oh no! Oh.
Look, there was a couple
Or the Hershey's
that were
bar
okay.
that was white. The thing was from the Vietnam War.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of chocolate bloom. It won't kill you. Add a little bit of texture.
Yeah, there was some just miserable food. However, there was some of the fucking field training exercises. We'd get they'd show up with a fucking grill or something. I'm like, the fuck are you guys doing? And they'd grill shit for us. I'm like, this isn't right. I was like, we're not going to get this overseas. And I was fucking wrong because the defact on one of the posts I was on when I was in Afghanistan, every Friday night, like clockwork, you were getting lobster and steak.
Yep, because you're getting butt fucked the next day.
Yep.
Hey, means tomorrow's gonna suck, but yeah.
Although, I will say that was the one thing I did miss about being fucking deployed was midnight chow. Where they have the fucking chow hall open at midnight. You just go in there and fucking mow at midnight for no apparent reason. Like, not even hungry, but the chow hall's open. This is the most. This is the most serotonin I'm gonna get in my fucking body for a while. I'm gonna go take advantage of it.
This is the only serotonin I get until I get my 2 weeks in the rear in 9 months.
Yeah,
because I got a bad rotation at this time around. Yeah, buddy.
I think mine was like at the 8-month mark, which made it really fun. But that's all right because I still managed to pull a fucking their little R&R and go to Uzbekistan instead of fucking where the fuck were they sending people when we were over there? I forget. But
we had my first fucking deployment. We got our 2 weeks. 37 days after boots on the ground. 37 days was our rotation. We had like 40% dropout. They're like, I'm fucking grippy socks and take his belt. Fucking suit that guy up. We had 40% dropout.
ugh.
Gone. Instantly. 'Cause like I'm not going back. I'm not going back. We just got there. I don't want to be there anymore. I'm nope. Trying to sewer slide. That's a new term that the YouTube hasn't caught up to yet. 'Cause you can't self-harm. Like, Jesus Christ.
Take the
That was a
easy.
bad one.
You mean take the permanent solution to a temporary problem?
Yeah, that was the fucking oh. That was a bad 14 months.
There was only a couple people we heard sling that around, and most of them were because they got Dear John letters. And I was like,
Yep.
Oh.
I'm like, dude, that's not even worth it. I'm like, hate to tell you, your wife was a hoe long before you fucking left to come
Yeah,
over here.
for real.
Celebrate,
fucked
man.
up,
I'm like, no shit.
Wall of shame.
I'm like, I know somebody who's
So
got a
shitty.
fucking a truck that goes off post regularly. I'm pretty sure we can get some vodka on post.
See, that was never been an issue. Canadian Force has been around a couple hundred years, and that's never been an issue. The alcohol's there before we get there.
Canada and fucking Britain both.
Australia was good about it. The Aussies were really good about it.
Yeah, any Commonwealth country
Yeah.
usually has alcohol.
The U.S.
But like,
Absolutely
Nope.
not. You're not allowed
it's
to have
contraband.
Mate.
It's contraband. You'll get a Gomar and an Art 15 real quick, real fucking Ricky Dick quick. It's private.
So stupid.
God.
And
I don't know. In my ammo truck, at about 20 feet of high explosives, maybe 2 feet of cases of 2-4. Floor to ceiling.
Damn it. I
It's
was
just a
born in the
thing.
wrong
It's
country.
just a thing. You know, with us, it's just a thing.
yeah, the U.S. is definitely not the right country for that, unfortunately. I swear to God, if you're coming over here to tell me you have to go potty, I'm sending you all by your mom.
You- like we went out and we were a joint task force with Brits, and we're sitting there after like not the greatest day ever, but we didn't get any KIA. We had one guy get hit, so Purple Heart, fucking good job, buddy. You get a good parking spot at fucking Bass Pro Shop now. But like, man, we fucking the Brits came over and it's just, hey, bruv, you want a beer? It's like, you can drink on base? You can drink on base? Yeah. We can't do that. You got beards. That's cool. Sure. I'd love a beer. It's just like, it's warm. I don't care. It's alcohol. I haven't had a drink in like fucking 4.5 months. I'll drink it. You can be pissed temp. I'll still drink. They're just like, oh yeah.
Some of the beers get a little sketchy though, like Moosehead. It's just pretty sketchy beer.
Yeah.
Nothing can be as sketchy as the beer I had in fucking Uzbekistan. I was fucking there on my
Uzbeki
little...
beer?
Yeah, they called them, what they call them, 4, 6, or 8. There wasn't really an English name for it, so they just called it 4, 6, and 8. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? They're like, percent alcohol. I'm like, alright, cool. In that case, give me a fucking 8. Because I'm in some little... It's like a... It looks like a fucking deli, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a goddamn deli. Not expecting to get a beer in this place. They bring out this nice frosty mug. I'm like, oh, fucking sweet baby Jesus, yes. Let's fucking do it. I haven't had a beer in like fucking 5-6 months at this point. Lady comes over, pours the fucking beer all the way into it. Look at it, grab the frosty mug handle, take a sip. It's piss goddamn warm in a frosty mug. I almost spit that shit out. I was mad as fuck. What the fuck? You give me a frosty mug and a warm goddamn beer. I was angry as shit. I still drank the beer though.
To make beer cold.
Yeah, I think it maybe got it back to room temperature. I think they had that shit sitting next to the furnace. Because it was fucking warm. I was mad as shit. I was like, first time I get a chance for a cold beer, and you fuck with me, and I can't ask you for ice because I don't trust the fucking ice.
Oh, no. That'd be a bad idea to have ice.
Yeah. Like, that's just asking to shit your brains out.
That's gonna make you poop.
You died of this.
Yeah.
Dysentery, here you
Trail.
come.
Trail death.
Hell yeah.
They'll have to change the cadence of when they get to heaven. When they get to heaven, I got fucked up by Uzbekistan ice.
Dude, you know, of all of the shitty ways to go out while you're overseas, on a 4-day pass to go stay with an American embassy family, dying because you had a shitty warm beer with ice in it, top of the list shit ways to go.
A bad way to go, yeah. That would definitely be a bad way to go.
He died while he was overseas. Nobody read the rest of the epitaph, because otherwise it fucks everything else up.
Don't read it. Don't do it.
He died
You'll
from
ruin-
dysentery from getting ice. Fuck.
You'll ruin the legacy. Just leave it at that. He died in a combat zone.
Yeah.
That's how he went out.
Yeah.
Meter, that looks really good.
And it's amazing how many times that happens.
I was genuinely disappointed when he canceled last week's show because that's been in my brain since last Tuesday, just bouncing around.
You know,
Thanks, Stacy.
my apologies, but, you know, I decided since we didn't have a thing going on, I was like, well, I'll just take the whole fucking week off, because, you know, why the fuck not?
I get it. I spent like 7 days sitting staring at my fucking computer going, I don't know what to do with my hands. Nobody's fighting.
I was on ceremonial duty for a while. We did a howitzer salute for a dead general who died on duty. He died on duty, all right, doing his secretary.
Oh fuck yeah!
Mhm.
That's a way to go.
Fuck.
I guess, you know.
Full military funeral, howitzers and all, bagpipes, the whole 9 yards.
Where's the...
Ow.
I wonder where his fucking ex-wife was at the time.
Might have been his wife. Who knows?
Signing that life insurance check.
Although, you know, I guess that's always one way to say you went out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And not just in your field.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in the field, but I mean, hey.
Yeah, he was in the bushes.
Oh.
I'll bet you that happens more often than not.
Oh, it has to.
Fuck.
That has to.
That's why those fucking commercials always say, check with your doctor to make sure you're fucking okay to engage in that type of activity.
4
Oh, before you
hours.
Pop a blue pill, yeah.
4 hours, get priapism. Watch out.
My drill sergeant won't go to Eddie's. Fuck.
Forever erect.
Forever. And then it just stays like it's priapism. Fuck yeah. It's like the spider. I scarred some young child because I explained what happens. I got asked the question of why did they say 4 hours? What happens after 4 hours? You want to see?
Jesus.
Would you like to see? Because they have educational videos of this on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, it's priapism. Priapism. It's really cool. Where all the blood just goes in and it doesn't leave and then it just coagulates. Fuck yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Fuck yeah.
It's delicious.
Dude, it's hilarious. Meter, do you
Taking my blue
still
pill, thankfully.
have that little Aspire guy? Is that what that is? You
Sure.
still have that?
I rock this bitch. Look at the fucking wear I've put on the fucking finish,
Look
dude.
at that.
God, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when you got that.
Yeah, I've been rocking this thing for like 6 years or so.
I
And still
remember
have
when
the
you
tank
got
that came
that.
with it in the other room. I don't use it, but it was a novel concept. A tank that you could refill from a squonk, and it came
Yeah.
with fucking pre-viable heads. I thought that was one of the greatest things Aspire ever did. Yeah, no, I still rock this bitch. I throw a Squonky Goon up on top of it, and it goes fucking hard with some Nick Devine coils in it.
Squonky Goon.
Wow.
I have two
Jesus.
Squonky Goons. I haven't used a Goon in a long time. I'll have to put some of my fucking standard coils on a Goon and see if I still enjoy
great.
it.
Yeah, it works great with some Nick Devines in that bitch.
I haven't used
Oh,
a
you know,
Squonk
I
in a
do
while.
have some of those too that I've been meaning to put in something. These bad boys right here.
Some used guys.
84 Core Aliens .1.
There you go.
I've still
Nice.
got a bunch
Yeah.
of N Divine coils.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you got the collector set.
Well,
Nice.
the catch is there's only 2 sets of coils
Empty.
left in here. And then I have this
Yeah, he sent me a
random.
bag a couple years back.
I have this random coil that I'm not sure where it came from. And I don't have a label. I'm wondering if this is in. Because I was cleaning out my.
Hang on, hold that back up.
I know that almost looked like miles of wire old
I was
coils,
just gonna
kind
say,
of.
I'm pretty sure I gave that to you in Kansas City. Turn it sideways.
It has like a thin band on it. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
is it a white cap?
Yeah, it's a white cap. However,
Yeah, I gave that to you in Kansas City. I'm pretty sure that's
no,
miles of wire.
I know where the
Is it?
fucking the one you have in Kansas City that you gave me. I've already put that in a device, so it's
Okay, I was
not
gonna
that
say.
one. What I'm
That
thinking this
immediately looked
is,
like it.
I'm thinking this is a leftover from when Yeti made coils. A long
shit.
fucking time ago.
Yeah.
Didn't I give you a goon food in Kansas City?
Yeah.
That
Goon
might be what
food,
that
yeah.
is.
Take one out. What do they look like? Are they big fat fucking bastards?
I was gonna say. Because I know
Because
it's a bunch
his
of
were-
random fucking crazy coils that I had for you in there.
Remember
His-
Goon
his
food
go-
was like you had to like click the right spot on his website to get to the link where the Goon
Yeah, it
food
was a
It was
hidden-
like a hidden link.
Hang on, I gotta turn the light up. I gotta turn the fucking light on. These would be. How many cores is it?
Yeah, he
Looks
wired.
like a-
Jesus.
Looks like a 4-core. Fucking. 4-core.
There you go.
That's a 4-core alien. Yeah,
Goon food.
those things were fucking massive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what those
Nice.
things looked like. They were like smooth and
Jesus.
shiny looking.
Fuck.
It's
That
like a
looks
15 or
cool.
20 core ribbon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
I've tried wrapping, making ribbon. That's fucking hard to do.
and it's
Yeah,
they hit so fucking good as a single coil.
It was a monster single coil. It would crush anything you could put against it.
It was a fantastic.
Nothing but respect for people that can make coils like that.
Really wish I knew what the fuck happened here.
Yeah, I think that's the other set that I've got of the Claptons here. I think I gave you the other set with the white cap.
No, it might be. But I could have sworn that there was fucking. Because I was going through fucking my drawers of shit, but I could have sworn the fucking set you gave me in Kansas City I put into something. However, I could be mistaken, because I have more than one of these little fuckers floating around with the white cap. I know that.
Right.
We've got a couple with green caps and. Fucking. Got a couple of everything. If I really went and did a thorough clean out, I'd probably find a bunch of shit I didn't know I still had.
The other day, I had to throw away a whole fucking spool of Clapton wire. I had an elastic around it, and it melted. The elastic
It melted to the
melted.
fucking wire.
Fuck.
That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck was I mad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
A little spool left of it. You get some more from China before I can't.
Yeah, you better order some.
Yep. Like a couple 100-foot rolls of the shit that I like.
Yeah, because
Or
getting
just
in
make it
the
myself.
States
Stop
is
it.
going to be fucking
Now,
stupid.
you can make it
expensive.
yourself, but you know what? It's time consuming. You need the space.
I got the space. I used to make them in my garage.
Okay.
I've never made successful triple coil. Triple core fused Claptons though, and that's what I like to vape.
Okay. I have no problem making Claptons. It's alien.
I've made like with dual cores before, but the triples I would always get them fucking. It would always twist up or kink up on me. I could just never get it right.
I miss those when they used to do those fucking. People would just make crazy coils for no fucking reason. And just going and looking at coil porn on fucking Instagram was great.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how I found Rye.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rye makes
Yeah.
them cool.
Yeah.
Rye's
I
fucking
mean, yeah.
specialty, man. That dude was the goat for a fucking reason.
That's how I
saw
found him.
I saw him on somebody's show, and they brought him on as a builder. And then, like, as I got to know him, I was like, well, he's a really good builder, but he's, like, more of, like, a really good artist, like a photographer, man.
Yeah.
His promo shots, like, that dude should be
Coils were
working
good,
for
but his photography
goddamn
was better.
catalogs and shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
I mean,
even-
his editing was fucking absurd.
Skills.
Even
The
Nick
reason half the
Devine
builders
used.
on Instagram started doing multi-layer fucking edits
Yeah.
and shit like that, where they
Yeah.
could show you all the way through the coil in the fucking RDA and shit. That was
Yeah.
that was a fucking riot development, man.
Yeah.
Innovative.
Because he taught
man.
everybody how to do it. He didn't fucking hold nothing back. He was
No.
like, yeah, this is what I do. Here, use this.
Fucking spread the knowledge, spread the fucking craft.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why I loved his what he did. He did it on like Thursdays and Fridays. His Instagram live feeds. It would be like, oh yeah, I'm making this. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Fuck yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
Think you're
Yep, and then we'd all hang out and Zoom and talk about feet and hot dogs.
Yep.
That's right.
And Chinese food restaurants.
That's right. The feet fetish, dude. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fuck. I forgot about the foot fetish.
Oh, we'd have so much fun.
Fuck.
Yeah, I miss that motherfucker sorely.
Yep.
God damn.
He's the reason we're celebrating our 7-year anniversary on I'm No Joe tomorrow night. It's because of that man.
Yeah. He was good people.
Best of us, man. Damn sure was.
savage. Look what you did to me. You're savage. I don't want to be so mean. Why did I get such a mean kid?
That's pretty fucking nice.
Speaking of
I
animals,
don't know what the nade part is. It's gelato crossed with Onade. Some kind of lemonade strain, I'm guessing, is Gelinade.
lemonade.
God damn it, it's fucking punchy as hell.
Gelato lemonade.
I guess, yeah. I should probably look it up.
Might be an idea.
I think once
No,
this
touche.
tea has a day or two to calm the fuck down, it'll be a little bit better, but it's still pretty nice right off.
Lemon tree with gelato.
Yep, I just looked it up too. Cabron.
I got you, homie.
A sativa dominant. It's a sativa dominant hybrid. That's why I've not been going to sleep early the last couple nights.
Been wired. Don't even need energy drink.
Mm-hmm. No. Just Minecraft and Jelonade.
Minecraft. You been crafting it up, brother?
Leave
Oh,
that.
it-
Leave that.
Oh, I finally just made my diamond pickaxe netherite.
You fucking nerd.
Yep. So now all I need left is my axe, my shovel, and my hoe.
What are you doing?
And then I'll have full netherite. And then I'm gonna go kill the ender dragon.
I got a tattoo of a diamond Minecraft hoe on my side now.
Really?
It's my side hoe. It's the whole point that I got it just to make a joke about it. This is my
I
side
have a
hoe.
hoe in Minecraft in the game it's a silk touch hoe, and it's called Silky Ass Hoe.
Oh, I know.
My silky ass hoe.
I've seen it, but like that doesn't beat
No,
my
you seen
side
Silky
hoe.
Ass Hoe?
Yeah,
No.
that doesn't beat
That's
my
like
side hoe.
getting
My
your
side
name
hoe is
tattooed on your
legendary.
ass. Like Steve-O with your
I
name
ha-
tattooed on his ass.
Dude,
I have
I
your
got
name
made-
tattooed on my ass.
I got made in China tattooed on the bottom of my foot, and it looks like shit, just like everything made in China.
Dude, there was
Fuck
a,
yeah.
Jesus.
there was a guy that I was in fucking Fort Polk with that had a USDA stamp logo on his fucking ass.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Prime choice.
Yeah.
It's prime meat right
That's
here.
hilarious. That's funny. I'm
Funny
sorry.
shit.
That's funny.
That's funny shit.
I'm going, dude, you're not even gay. Why do you have that? Are you into pegging? Or
funny.
what?
So he's
That's
after
hilarious.
some Midwest gals.
Yeah. Like, what a strange thing to have tattooed on you, dude. But hey, whatever.
Dude, we had this fucking guy who got an ant pushing a push lawnmower, cutting his pubes, and there's like little lines from from tattooing being like the fucking pube clippings shooting out of the side of the lawnmower, and he would only shave like the one
course.
spot right where the fucking ant was always immaculately trimmed. But Jesus Christ, that was fucking
Stupid.
He also had one on
That's
the
too much
inside of
work.
his thigh that was two pigs fucking that said making bacon. So I mean, just classics, just pure classics, man.
Why?
Dude, his name was Smitty, and he was from Alabama, and he was the best 240 gunner ever. That's why. That dude was
His
fucking
banjo
special.
on his
Fuck. My stepdad has on his left arm, he's got the Pink Panther drinking a beer. I'm like,
Fuck
why the fuck do you have the Pink Panther drinking a beer? Once I was old enough to figure it out. He goes, couple of reasons. He said, back when I used to drink, I never drank alone. And number two, I always had pussy. I
Yeah,
was like, fair enough.
Wow.
fair's fair. Can't argue with that logic.
And my sister's husband's a tattoo artist, and he just touched it up for him, and it hadn't been touched up in years, so it was faded to all fuck. Now it's all crispy and new again.
Wow.
I have to get mine touched up a bit. It's faded.
Because apparently one day he called my old man. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing today?" The old man goes, "Nothing. I'm sitting around. I'm bored." He goes, "How about I come over to the house and we touch up that Pink Panther tattoo?" All right. He brought his shit right to the house. Did it right at my parents' house. Didn't even have to fucking leave.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be the Pink Panther mod. Straight up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he had another tattoo as an outline of the U.S.
What it is now?
with a fucking line going through it that just says "just passing through" because he was in the carnival business too at one point. Which, ironically, you guys will get a kick out of this. He used to work for my dad. So my mom knew my stepdad when he worked for my dad.
Wow.
And that's some crazy shit.
Small world. Really
Uh,
small world, apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, dumbass, what are you doing?
In fact, I had two uncles that used to work for my dad that are from on my stepdad's side of the family. Like, well, no, one's on my stepdad's side of the family, one's on my mom's side. So one of my mom's brothers worked for my dad. One of my stepdad's brothers worked for my dad. Fucking weird shit going on there. And what's really funny is my uncle from my mom's side was at one point dating my uncle or my aunt from my stepdad's side. I'm like,
Oh, that's
what kind
crazy.
of weird shit is going on here?
You from Arkansas?
It kind of felt like it for a while.
Yeah. Okay, you say that. A kid I went to high school with, that I was like best friends with for like roughly like 10 years of my life. I found out at a family reunion, me and him were second cousins. He was born and raised on the other side of the fucking U.S.
That's cool.
He was born and raised in Chico, California. You're in Florida and you're my second cousin? You're my second cousin? Yeah. Why didn't we know that? Why didn't we have a conversation about this in school? I don't know. I didn't know until last year. I didn't know until right the fuck now. What the fuck is this, corn dog? God. I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Man.
God damn it. That's what I'm doing right now.
You what?
It really is a
Small
fucking
world.
small
When I was
world. I was like fucking, I want to say I was like 14, 15 years old. I was out visiting my dad during the summer because he was still in the carnival business up until the day he died. But we were at a strawberry festival in Long Island, New York. And I never forget because, one, it was the first time I'd ever been to Long Island. And then, two, this festival that we're at, I'm walking around and I see this kid, he looks familiar as shit. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I had double, triple take, and I went up into him, I'm like, are you from New York? He's like, no. He's like, I live here now. I was like, did you live in Wisconsin at some point? Yeah. I was like, Wisconsin Rapids? No. I lived in Milwaukee. I went, oh, wait. I was like, you were my cousin's next door neighbor. Where my cousin's dad lived at in fucking Milwaukee, the kid was his next door neighbor. When I'd go down and hang out with him when he was in Milwaukee, we'd race fucking big wheels around the fucking block out there with this random kid. I was like, fucking crazy, run into somebody halfway across the United States. He goes, oh yeah, I remember doing that. You're JJ's cousin, right? Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, like tiny fucking world.
Yeah, that shit happened to me when I was a senior in high school. It was like the beginning of the year, and like this super like pretty Mexican girl just started following me around like all the time. Like a girl who I had no business like talking to at all. She just was following me all around, and she was like, hi, and hey, and I was like, oh god, like what did I do right? Did I win the fucking lottery or something? And we started talking and shit. We just started chatting, and we started like walking. I would walk her to the bus stop and shit, and she told me her name was Nina, and I was like, oh cool, and like, you want to go to the homecoming dance with me? And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. It was in like a couple weeks or whatever. And then this weird kid started following us home from school one day, and she was like, oh, that's my brother David. And I was like, wait a minute, what's your last name? And she told me what her last name was, and I was like, oh shit. And she's like, what? And I was like, your dad is David Sr. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, my last name is Pilarczyk. And she was like, oh, our dads worked together at the steel mill for like 25 years. Her parents were at my wedding. They were at my baptism. She became my girlfriend, and I dated her for like 2 years.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
So, yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, we put it all together. Like, holy shit. And I think we had met like at like work picnics, but she was like 3 years younger than me. So when I was like 12, she was like 9. So like I didn't pay any attention to her. When I was like 17 or 16 or whatever, because I had a late birthday in high school, so I was only 17 when I graduated. And she was about to turn 15. So even though she was a freshman and I was a senior, we were only like 2.5 years apart. So it kind of worked. And yeah, it was really nice. And after I started dating her, like instant respect from everybody in the school. I'm not even kidding you. We're a school for 3 years, basically. I was a fucking loser. Instant respect and jealousy from everybody. How the fuck did you get her, bro? I don't fucking know. Maybe because I'm nice and not a racist piece of shit like the rest of you are.
Because I'm not you guys, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Figure it out. I don't know.
that shit when you put two and two together and realize, oh, wait a minute, I've been here, or I know this person. That shit's always wild. When I got stationed at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, me and two other guys that got stationed there at the same time, we road tripped from Fort Sam all the way to D.C., where Walter Reed was at the time. Technically, it was in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Get to go to a place that I've never been to before. Like, I'd been to D.C., but never Silver Spring. At least I thought. So we get there, we get all checked in, get into our barracks, put our shit there. I'm like, hey, what should we do this weekend? Well, let's go check out the local mall, whatever, just shopping centers, find out what's around here. So we end up at this fucking mall in Silver Spring, Maryland. We're walking around and I'm going, this place looks really familiar. The kid goes, what do you mean? We just fucking got here. I was like, but I'm having like deja vu. Like I fucking know something. I was like, I bet you if we take a left here at this corner, where it looks like there's nothing in the mall, there's going to be an exit door. And out that exit door, there's going to be a parking lot. On the other side of the parking lot, there's going to be a grocery store. My buddy goes, there's no fucking way. I was like, I'll bet you $100 right fucking now. Because I just had a feeling. Walked up the fucking door. There's the fucking grocery store across the parking lot. He goes, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I feel like it's deja vu. I said, I feel like I've been here before. Hang on, let me make a call. I called my old man. I'm like, hey, Dad, did we ever play a fucking spot in Silver Spring, Maryland next to a mall in between a grocery store? He goes, yeah, when you were about fucking 10 years old. I was like, well, I'm fucking at that same spot right now. I was like, it wasn't deja vu. I just happened to remember it. In fact, what's funny is, even now I think about it, I know the layout of how that whole fucking carnival lot looked at the time. Just because we were there for like 2 weeks, I remember every bit of it. And it's funny because not far up the road from there, when I was 12? Like 12, 13 years old. Like 2-3 years later. We were in Baltimore, Maryland at, what the fuck was the name of that mall? I forget. It was like I don't even remember the name of the goddamn... I think it was the Golden Ring Mall is what it was called. I met some little hoochie fucking girl there when I was like 13. And ran into that same girl while I was in D.C. I was like, God damn it. Oh, fuck this tiny little area, because Baltimore and D.C. aren't that far apart. Just happened to run into her while we were out in Adams Morgan one night. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in my life?
It's random.
Yeah. But then again...
Anything come of it?
Just a one-night stand, but that was good enough for me. So, you know, take it where you can get it.
That's good enough for most people.
When it works, it works.
Damn right. I mean, there was plenty of that to go around anyways, because when I was 18 there, and I was going out drinking because a lot of the bars in D.C., you show your military ID, they didn't even look at the date of birth, they just go ahead, which was great for us. Now, the only place that didn't work so well was when you'd go to Georgetown, because Georgetown University is right there.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd go
So
we'd go party in Georgetown, because there was tons of sorority girls and shit like that there. That was like open fucking season for guys that are in the military in shape and just out being general dickheads and, you know.
Loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, we were definitely loud and obnoxious. More than the fucking even some of those frat boys, which... Oh, the frat boys in Georgetown were pretty fucking mild while I was there.
But they're Georgetown frat boys are proper. Even whenever they're getting rowdy, they're still proper.
Yeah.
Because they were raised right.
Maybe that's why it was so easy to pull the women in Georgetown, because everybody was so proper, and you're just that weird fucking... Oh, he doesn't go to school here, but he's my age. And
He doesn't go to school here. He's my age, and he just hit his friend in the nuts. Yeah, I'm choking on that tonight.
Yeah, that was a...
Yeah, dude.
My house.
It
Homeowners
was
here.
a
I thought
wild
breaking in
area.
just now.
You thought somebody was breaking in? Whoo!
It's the homeowner. She was at a Crosby, Stills, and Nash tribute concert tonight. I was like, oh, that might have been actually cool. If I would have known about it like a couple days ago, I might have actually gone with her to that.
It's a hell of a choice on a fucking Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's like usually they have concerts on Friday and Saturday, but I guess Crosby, Stills, and Nash is like chill on like a hump day for something. I guess I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't expect them to be the you go out and get shit faced and listen
That's
to
what I was
them
gonna say.
type, you know.
Probably
I
a
think
venue
they get
super
hot
happy, a crowd
and
they
get
don't have to
chill.
worry about. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an outdoor place. It's really nice. It's called Fox Point. It's in Highland, Indiana, I think. It's like, I don't know, 10 miles from here maybe. Pretty close.
Oh, that's right. You live like damn near on the border.
Yeah. Indiana
Yeah.
is a mile that way. Yep.
Yeah, I forget about that.
That's where I used to walk to get cigarettes at fucking midnight, 2 in the morning sometimes, because they were like way cheaper. Now there's barely a difference.
You know, I just realized
Like $15
chatting
a
away
pack
this
in
whole
Chicago.
fucking time, and I didn't make a goddamn recipe. Oh
I
well.
got mine out. That's good.
Made mine.
Say lovey,
It's not
it is
bad.
what it is. But yeah,
Made the
it's
strawberry cheesecake.
it is what it is. I guess I'll just make somebody
I'm waiting
else's
till I get
recipe this
re-ups
week.
on flavors.
Anyhow,
I've been craving my old Daryl strawberry cheesecake recipe.
it is that time though. I'm gonna call it. I gotta get up and work another long day. Gotta try to make up all these fucking stupid decisions I make to just randomly fly to Hawaii for no reason. Oh, thank you everybody for coming out. Love y'all. Tomorrow there is Kicky Punchies to talk about over on the I'm Not Joe channel. Be there. Maybe you'll get a little extra dose of somebody really is a chicken shit and was ducking because they're now back in the pool talk, which I'm just saying there's a duck in there. If it has feathers and it quacks, it's a fucking duck. But anyhow, educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for any of us up here. Those sorry motherfuckers that are still on the stinkies need to keep a viable option alive for them. Otherwise, you end up like the rest of the Midwest states where they remove a good, viable option like disposables for fucking smokers who may not want to take the time to learn how to fucking fill a tank or any of that shit. They just want to be able to grab and go. Do the right thing. Talk to your local representatives. Talk to your state level. I know we can't do a whole shit ton at the national level, but you can definitely do it at your local level, so go fight the good fight, so that way you don't end up like Wisconsin, even when we are fighting. But see y'all next week, maybe, and I say maybe because depending on how I feel with all this extra overtime, I may or may not want to be doing the show next week, but I'll say maybe right now. Even though I said earlier, probably not. I'll keep it as a solid maybe. On that note, I feel like we should go out on... The what?
Feel like making love.
Well, I don't think you did that cover.
Feel like making love. I didn't.
That's alright. Well, I guess, let's go out on DuckTales. That sounds fantastic. Love y'all. See y'all next week, possibly. Bye, everybody.
Kitties.